If you are starting a business as a sole proprietor, you might be wondering, how can I start a business without using my personal social security number? I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. When you start a business, you start earning self-employed income, you start having cash flow go in and out of that business, you're going to be required to have a tax ID in one form or another tied to that business. That tax ID is going to be utilized not only at tax time when you claim that income on your income taxes, but it is also going to be used on a variety of different government, city, and state registration documents, as well as documents that may be exchanged between you, your business, and another business or a customer or client. Oftentimes, we need to have our tax ID for our business available to be input on tax forms such as W-9s and 1099s for independent contractors and other important documents. Now, as a sole proprietor, you and your business are one and the same. There is no separate entity formed. Therefore, the IRS and on the city and state level as well are completely fine with you utilizing your social security number or your ITIN for this purpose. However, for those of you that do not want to share your social security number on tax documents that might be exchanged with other businesses, such as if you've done independent contract work or if you have independent contractors, you might want to keep your social security number private. In this case, there is a fast and easy fix. Sole proprietors are able to obtain an EIN, an employer identification number, directly from the IRS. Getting an EIN is fast, easy, and free, and you can do it in about 5 minutes and then get one instantly. So I know what you're thinking, employer identification number. Do I have to be an employer? Do I have to have employees in order to have an EIN? The answer is no. An EIN is simply a tax ID number assigned to a business. It can be used for employers and employees, but sole proprietors who do not have any employees can also get an EIN and use it in their business. When it comes to business registrations, you want to obtain your EIN early on in the process before you have completed other documentation, because that other business registration paperwork is going to require you to list a tax ID, either a social security number or an EIN. While you can go back and change this later on down the line by contacting that issuing authority for that registration, it is so much easier if you obtain your EIN early in the process before completing those other documents. For a sole proprietor, I strongly recommend that you get your fictitious business name statement or DBA registered first, followed by your EIN, and then go on to get the additional permits and registrations such as a business license, seller's permit, and anything else that you may need for your industry, city, and state. I'm gonna go ahead and walk you through the step-by-step process in order to obtain an EIN. It's easy and free, and it only requires a simple application through the IRS. Do not pay a third-party service to do this simple task. I'm going to leave the link on where to apply for this down below, and you're going to click the blue button to apply. Next, you're going to be prompted to enter in what type of legal business structure is applying for an EIN. You will select sole proprietor, unless of course you're a different type of business entity. Next, it's going to ask you to confirm that you are a sole proprietor or to select that you are a household employer because you hired someone to do household work. So they want you to differentiate between the two. Next, enter in the requested information, and they will ask you for your social security number here, but that is the last time that you're going to need to use it, because you will therefore be able to utilize your EIN number going forward.